Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome back to another edition of In.form here on 101 Country, WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and today we're talking about the Dubois County Museum, a very busy place to be, and we wouldn't be here without Kathy Bachman to talk about it. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So Kathy, it has been a busy past month since we've talked to you last. However, we also got continuing busyness going through the holiday season. But, you know, what has been going on at the museum the past few weeks? You just wrapped up a very busy weekend for you guys, too.
We have. It was a fun weekend with Santa Claus at the museum, Sweets with Santa. We had a very awesome spread of sweets and food for Santa. And then Santa was holding babies and doing all kinds of things. I didn't hear too many tears. I only saw, I think, one little boy who was not gung-ho, but I don't know what all his story was. So, but Santa sure was a good time. We also had the cookie walk, and gosh, we sold out of cookies, which we still made the amount of money that we've made before, and thank God, because the cold came in on Sunday and we had to close the museum. And, you know, we're operated by volunteers, have to say the word right. And we just want to make sure that they're safe when they come in. And when people come to the museum, we want them to be safe. So we closed on Sunday. And, gosh, it snowed on Friday, didn't it? Yeah, it has been.
It's been a weird weekend for sure. But you know, that doesn't shy away from celebrating the holidays. I'm glad to hear Santa was holly and extra jolly at the museum this weekend, and hopefully all the kiddos got their photos and, of course, those good sweets. But that doesn't mean that some of the holiday offerings that you guys have are still are ending, because you know one of the big things is the Festival of Trees too.
Right, and so we are having on Thursday night, December 18th. We call it Celebrate the Season. It's a time to come out, see the trees again, hear the winner of the contest that we have. People come in and vote, and we had a number of votes, so thank you everyone that's coming in and voting. We have a free night that night from 5:30 to 7:30. That's on the 18th. We will have food and refreshments. I think I even have some cookies left that you could decorate. We had a little snowman cookie decorating, so you can do that. We will announce the winners, and we decided to go to fifth place for the trees, because it's too many trees. 52 trees this year, so many good trees, and we thought we'd extend our winnings. So, I'm anxious to see. I haven't been keeping up with it. Claire Fromey is the tabulator, and don't need to call her to get any votes or anything, but she has been tabulating the votes and keeping us informed. So I did see some of the results, but I haven't seen all of it.
So for those who maybe have yet to get into the museum, which if you have not, what the heck are you doing? It's cold outside. Go into the museum. It's warm there. However, when does voting cut off?
It stops on the 18th.
On the 18th. So you still have a few days left to get those final votes, or if you are a organization who has decorated a tree, maybe send out a SOS on social media and say, hey, we need you to go vote for our trees.
Yes. And then we will, man, my thought just went out of my head. But we will keep I know it was. We'll keep the trees up until about January 11th. I'm saying about January 11th because a lot of our volunteers that put up the trees sometimes want to get in a little early and take their tree down whenever it works for them. So, come see the trees. They are just amazing this year, just really good. Another thing that we have going on at the museum is the walking the museum. So now that it's cold or rainy, I heard rain's moving in, come on out, and we appreciate all the people that come in and walk, and most of them purchase a membership. So that adds to our number of members, and we have increased our membership this year. So we appreciate all the people that have come in and purchased memberships and have walking, and we like to see the people come in. This, gosh, was it December, November? We have put up a wall at the museum that will use as a welcoming when you walk into the door. It is a picture of the log house, and it's all part of our fundraiser to add air conditioning to our room 2, which is all the antique farm machinery.
Mm-hmm.
And we had sent out a fundraising letter and invited people to donate, and we are keeping tabs on how much you donate, and that is going to become our donor wall.
Oh.
We'll list all the people in increments of 1,000, I believe it starts. And we really appreciate the effort and the donation by, I'm just going to give her full name, Wilma Jean Huffman, W. Jean Huffman, and her late husband, Bill, for the welcome area. We're calling it the Huffman-Senowick welcome area. And we appreciate that they donated, that we were able to remodel our lobby area, and now to help with this donor wall that's going up. It is impressive. Well, I have a little partial love of it because the log house is my mother's home place. So, yeah, it's kind of nice to see that and to remember my mom and her family, the Leo Eckert family. And we would be remiss by not mentioning the Lowell Glendenning family that donated the log house to the museum. So thank you very much to the Glendenning family. So it's impressive when you walk in the museum to see that wall.
Most certainly. And Kathy, that you mentioned room 2. That is probably the biggest room that you guys have on display right now at the museum. That, feat of raising funds to add air conditioning to that room, that's going to, that fundraising goal, I imagine, is quite costly because, the room's very expansive, but it's all in good favor. And again, that's where the bulk of all the big things at the museum are. So providing those amenities is super important too.
And it helps that we had replaced the roof a few years ago and added extra insulation, and we're looking forward to having the air conditioning come in and see how it is in there. One year, we had the Germans from Pfaffenweiler, and it was a warm day, and I apologized to one of the Germans. I said, "So sorry, it's warm in here." He goes, "Oh, you Americans, you just have it too cold," he said. So he goes, "This is perfect." So, and when we added the insulation, it was very mild in there, and it stays warm in there now during the winter. So the insulation has done a great job. We are starting a new year programming. I am looking forward to 2026, but how did it happen? How did we get to 2026? I remember teaching, and it was going to be 2000, and I thought, oh, wow, crazy. But we welcome you to come in to purchase a membership. Memberships are $25 a person, and $40 for a couple, and $50 for a family. And another increments then to you could purchase. We offer you free admission with that membership, and a lot of people are taking advantage of it, especially the walkers. They come in and no admission charge because it's all part of the membership. We are having a membership dinner. Oh, I didn't bring the date in.
Oh.
It's the third Thursday in January. Oh, is that right? It's 22nd.
If anyone has any questions, it'll definitely be on the Facebook page too, right?
Right, and all members will be notified of it, so they can come on out. We are going to have the theme of mines, and so Randy Wellmeyer I hope I said his name right, and Tom Fierce are going to be talking about the mines in the area, and Tom's talking about the silver smelter that was down by Buck Shoals. So it should be an informative evening. We look forward to our members showing up for the membership dinner. We just came off a great year, so thanks to everyone that came out. Every year I want to get to 10,000 visitors, and we were so close. So I will do the counting. I know somebody told me, "Oh, you're so involved. You're so interested in the numbers." I said, "Yeah, it's just, yeah, you like to see those numbers." So I'll be doing the adding up and coming up with a review of the year at the membership dinner. So we welcome everyone to come in, stop in, and we are remodeling just a little bit. We are taking out our temporary area. We're going to put, I think, military in the temporary area, which right now we have the movies. And then we're going to move military down by the ramp that goes into room 2. And we are moving some displays around, storing some, and that should be a big build for us. So come out and check out that progress of adding more military to our military display, because we have a lot in our collections that have not made it out to the museum.
Right.
So,
I think for maybe those who have maybe not talked to a museum volunteer or yourself in the past, we see all of these items on display. You are graciously donated probably thousands of items, if not 100,000 of items.
67,000. Yeah.
That's a lot, but I don't think people realize that not everything's on display because there is so much, and you can only showcase so many things in the facility, which is the biggest facility in the state.
Right, and it's amazing, though, that somebody comes in and they'll ask me, I was looking for some American Revolutionary soldiers. And I said, well, let's go look over here. And there it was. They had the grave markings where those men are buried. So, and I learned something that day with that person that came in. I didn't realize one of the soldiers was a Harbinson. Also, 2026 is celebrating the bicentennial. It doesn't have the name bicentennial. It's got a real fancy name, but it's the 225th anniversary of our country's founding. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that might come out with that yet.
Most certainly. And, you mentioned memberships. It's the holiday season. It's a great time to buy those memberships as a gift or whatnot. And something that makes the museum different, although we are starting a new year, when you purchase your membership, that's when the membership starts for 1 year, right?
Right. So if you purchase it on December 24th, it's due the next year, 24th.
Right. And Kathy, we are in the season of giving, and, it's never a stone's throw to kind of put it out there as well. You mentioned you're run by all volunteers, and it is a non-for-profit kind of adventure per se.
Right.
But with that, if anyone would like to donate to the museum this holiday season, it wouldn't be a bad idea too, right?
That would be nice. That'd be great. Another thing that's happening with our volunteers is we're all getting older. So I am looking for some volunteers that could help me out on weekends from 10 to 1 on Saturdays, 1 to 4 on Saturday afternoon, and Sundays from 1 to 4. So make sure you give me a call. And I know we've had some great volunteers, but we're all getting older, and we could use someone taking their place. So give me a call. Yeah.
Most certainly. And Kathy, do you have an age range that you're looking for? Again, we've got a lot of younger kids that may have some skill sets, but we want to also keep in mind that maybe not everyone's suited for volunteering. But what are you kind of looking at so far as younger volunteers?
Well, younger volunteers, it depends on your schedule. You can't say, hey, I will be there every second Sunday of the month, and then you have something else with your schedule. So it has to be where you're able to put that second Sunday of the month down on your calendar and be responsible for that, because most of the time we have just a few volunteers that come in to run the lobby, and they depend on that other person to show up. We also have volunteers that are needed back in collections. They are still trying to get all the photographs copied and put into the system. So photographs from the different photo companies. We finished Spreyer's, and now we're moving on to Chase, and BC Baggett brought theirs from Picture Perfect, and over there with McCarty. And so, we need someone that could sit down at a computer and do that on Tuesdays. And also the exhibit people, they need some people that could help move things. Because, if we need to move a cabinet, it takes some muscle sometimes. So we need some people that are able to do that.
Right. Lots of things to keep in mind. Again, if you're wanting to donate financially, donate your time. Lots of different things to kind of keep in mind as we enter the holiday season with the Dubois County Museum. And before we let you go, Kathy, you do have holiday hours that you want to make sure everyone knows about too, right?
Right.
Certain closings.
We will be closed on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. So, yes, we will be closing for the holidays.
Good to keep in mind as well. But Kathy, and
one more thing.
Go ahead. Yes.
Yes, when it does snow, we close when the Jasper schools close. So if you're listening on your radio to WBDC in the morning and you hear the Jasper schools are closed, the museum will be closed Tuesday through Friday, Tuesday through Sunday. And, be aware of that, to listen on the radio.
Absolutely. Keep that in mind as well, because we don't want anyone getting in unsafe conditions. And as Kathy mentioned, it's all volunteers. So as long as we can keep everybody safe and enjoy the museum at appropriate times, that's
right.
what we hope for. But Kathy, we appreciate your time today. Always appreciate your knowledge, and happy holidays as we go into 2026.
Happy holidays. It's here. It's funny, you sit back in September and you plan your Christmas schedule. And you say, oh, that's so far away. And now, here it is.
Here it is. I can't, that pretty much sums it up. But we appreciate your time today, and best of luck as you go through another month at the museum.
Hey, thank you. We'll be ready for it.
Very good. Well, this has been your In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS with the Dubois County Museum.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.